Percy, do you know who these are?
Yeah.
Who's that?
A bad mouse.
Yeah, they're the Bad Manners Monsters. Do you know his name?
Yeah.
What? No. Grouchy Rouchy. Who's that? Yeah, that's right. Grabba Jabba. Who's that? That's awesome. That's correct. But we don't like them, right?
No.
We don't want them in our house.
No.
So here's the book to the monsters and the kindness keys, so we don't let them in our homes or our towns or even our family, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the bad guys.
Yeah, they're the bad guys. So here's Zach and Zoe, right? They're gonna help us. We're gonna see what they can do with the Bad Manners Monsters.
Yeah.
So it was a dangerous job. But
Can you stop?
yeah, it was a dangerous job to get the Bad Manners Monsters out of town. But
Why?
somebody had to do it.
Who did that?
Zach and Zoe, professional bad manners busters, were on a new case. They looked around town. Oh no, Zoe moaned. They're here. Time for action, said Zach. Everywhere they looked, Zach and Zoe saw trouble. The Bad Manners Monsters were at work.
Oh.
Can you see a Bad Manners Monster in here? Yeah, that's right. And look, what are the kids doing?
I'm pushing.
Yeah, Grouchy Rouchy's push. And who's this? What is she doing?
Crying.
Yeah, Whiny Rhino, her mom. So look, Zoe exclaimed.
No,
Yeah,
no.
look, Whiny Rhino's hiding. So look, Zoe exclaimed. That little girl is whining. What a bad temper she has. Whiny Rhino must be here somewhere. Because we don't like it when we whine. We like it when you speak and ask politely. Yeah, so we want to try and find them and get them out. Zoe was right. Just then, Whiny Rhino poked his head from under the slide. Right there. That's called a slide. Hey, check out that bully, cried Zoe. He's so mean. Grouchy Rouchy's gotta be nearby. You're right, Zach agreed. Look, behind the tree. He's behind the tree, right?
Whoa.
There's the tree, there's Grouchy Rouchy. Yeah.
Only. That's
Zoe, look, said Zach. That girl's just littered. Why would she do that? 'Cause Messy Bessie is there, replied Zoe. She makes people not care. You see? Is that Messy Bessie?
Mm-hmm.
So when you have garbage, do you throw it on the ground or do you put it in a garbage can?
But in the garbage.
Exactly.
You
Then
put
you're
it-
not a Messy Bessie. That's correct.
And we need to put these in the garbage truck.
Yeah, so if you see garbage, sometimes it's nice to pick it up and put it in the trash.
And put it in the garbage truck.
Exactly, and then the garbage truck comes. So right here, who's this one?
Double.
Yeah,
Who's
Slobberoo. So Zach and Zoe turned the corner. Gross, Zoe exclaimed. That's disgusting. Doesn't that kid know you're supposed to chew with your mouth closed? Slobberoo is so rude. You see how they're eating and chewing food with their mouth open?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to chew food?
I don't know.
With your mouth closed like this. Not like this. Nom, 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 nom. Like this. So then you don't be a slobberoo.
Why?
Because it's not polite and it's gross.
That's what you're chicken.
Yeah, look at her in the classroom. In your...
These are all wicked chicken.
That's correct. In your classroom or daycare or Sunday school, do you ever see a wiggly jiggly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like them, right?
No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes drop this one.
Exactly. So hey, what's going on at that school? Those kids are completely out of control, cried Zoe. It's Wiggly Jiggly for sure, said Zach. Wiggly Jiggly doesn't respect anyone. She's so disruptive. You see how they're disrupting the class?
Yeah.
It's good to have energy, but you don't want to be distracting and rude to the teacher or your mom or dad or brother or sister, right?
Yeah.
So just then, Zach and Zoe saw a brother and sister fighting over a toy. You see, those brother and sisters are fighting over the toy. Oh no, groaned Zoe. Grabba Jabba is here too. He loves it when people are greedy and selfish, and they take things that don't belong to them. So if
What?
there's a toy that Sophia's playing with, is it okay to take it from her?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. You don't want to be a Grabba Jabba and take the toy from them. You want to say, hey, can I play with you, Sophia? Or, hey, I have a toy. Do you want to play with it? But you never want to steal or grab things that aren't yours, right?
Yeah.
Or else you're what? A grabba-jabba. And we don't want those.
No.
Oh, look, City Hall. This is when all the townspeople come together. So this town needs our help, said Zoe. Why did they let bad manners monsters take over? Let's go, Mom and Dad, said Zach. It's time to bust the bad manners monsters.
Just
Oh.
yuck 'em.
Yeah, let's bust them. So here, meanwhile, down at City Hall, anxious parents, teachers, and business leaders were concerned about the bad behavior in town. Why is everyone so rude? Asked a teacher.
I just snack.
You want a snack?
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost done, and then we can get a snack, okay? Say please.
Please.
Okay. Why is everyone so rude in the town? Asked the teacher.
Who did this?
Who do you think?
Who did this, Grandma?
Messy Bessie, right? That's garbage.
And where's the garbage can?
The garbage can's there, but someone knocked it over. So why are my children so
Where's
messy?
the garbage truck?
The garbage truck will come and get it later. But when the garbage comes, it's nice to have it all clean.
Why?
So it's easy for them.
Where's the garbage truck?
It's coming.
Where is it?
It's in the garbage truck station. But look, why are my children so messy and ungrateful? Asked a mother. Why is everyone so mean? Asked the little girl. Our town isn't nice anymore. You know why? Because of the bad manners monsters, right?
Yeah, bad, nice.
Zach and Zoe rushed into City Hall with their parents. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, they cried. Not now, kids, said the mayor. Our town is in big trouble. Yes, we know, and we can't help, exclaimed Zoe. Who are you? Asked the police chief. We're the Bad Manners Busters. Bad Manners Busters, replied Zach. We tracked the bad manners monsters and helped you capture and lock them up. The bad manners monsters? Asked the mayor, looking around. The mayor, look. The mayor doesn't know who the bad manners monsters are, but you know, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to help Zach and Zoe get them. Yes, the bad manners monsters, said Zoe. They've invaded your town because people have forgotten to be kind. And if you don't catch them when they're little, they get bigger and stronger, asked Zach. That's why so many people have become grouchy-rouchy, whiny-or-eye-neal, wiggly, grabby, slobby, and very messy. You see how messy, wiggly... So look, this is terrible, moaned the mayor. How do we get rid of them? Our parents taught us there's only one way, said Zoe, and it starts in our heart.
Yeah.
And a kind heart leads to kind attitudes, words, and actions. Then people have good manners.
Yeah.
Good manners? Asked the police chief. What are those? That makes sense, said the mayor. I remember when we used to have good manners, things were more civil and people were more friendly. You're right, said the police chief. So how do we capture the bad manners monsters?
I don't know.
With the kindness keys.
These?
Yeah. See, look, we have to use these 3 golden keys, said Zach. They're called kindness keys. These keys right here. The kindness keys, the attitude key, the kind words key, and the kind actions key. And the bad manners monsters can't stand them, added Zoe. So, do you know what this key is?
Yeah.
The attitude, words, and actions key. So these golden keys remind me of the golden rule, said the mayor. Treat others the way you want to be treated. So when you're playing with someone,
Yeah.
Percy, make sure you're kind to them if you want them to be kind to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So come on, everyone, let's go get the monsters.
Let's go in Benji's house.
Yeah, look, they caught them. Look, they got the bad manners monster. They got, who's that?
Jabba Jabba.
Yeah, Grouchy Rouchy.
Ouchie Roachie.
So first, let's start with the kind attitude key, said Zoe. A good attitude makes the other keys work.
Oh no, what happened?
They caught him. They used the key. See, that's the attitude key, the kind attitude key, and they're gonna lock him up so he's not there anymore. A teacher shared the kind attitude key with her students, and before long, everyone was friendly and kind.
Yeah. What is this?
Suddenly, Grouchy Rouchy leaped from behind a tree and growled, I hate good attitudes. Just then, a huge chain grabbed Grouchy Rouchy, and a boy rushed over and with his kind attitude key, locked him up. We caught him, cheered the kids and the police chief, dragged Grouchy Rouchy off to the town jail. Let's get the rest of the monsters, said the mayor. Wow, high five. So we got Grouchy Rouchy. Now we need the other ones, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to use the other keys. So the second key, explains Zach, is a kind words key. So being kind with your mouth. So you can be kind with your actions, and now you can be kind with your mouth. So you're respectful and polite and civil to other people. You mean like please and thank you, asked the mayor? Precisely, said Zoe, as she passed out the kind words keys. Soon, children began to say please and thank you when they asked for something, and parents and teachers replied, you're welcome, right? If I say thank you, Percy, I can say you're welcome. Shoppers said, excuse me, when they bumped into someone, and people said, I'm sorry, will you forgive me, when they did something wrong. So you know how sometimes we make mistakes, Percy?
Yeah.
And we ask for forgiveness and say, I'm sorry? Yeah.
Hey!
Here they are. Here's the rest of them. All these kind words made Whiny Rhino explode. Stop it, he screamed. No more kind words. Because bad manners monsters don't like kind words, right? Suddenly, another chain grabbed Whiny Rhino. Quickly, the kids ran over with their kind words and locked them up. Yeah. Hooray! Everyone cheered as the police chief dragged Whiny Rhino off to jail. No more mean words. Good job, team, congratulated Zach. Now let's use the kind action key. What did
that boy do?
You see? What's he holding? A key, right?
Yeah.
And that's Whiny Rhino?
Yeah.
So he's using the key to lock him up. So that he doesn't come up. Because we don't want whiny rhinos. So let's use the action key. So last one, as the kind action keys were passed around, brothers and sisters started sharing their toys, and neighbors greeted each other on the street. At that moment, Grabba Jabba, oh, look at Grabba Jabba. Look, he took all the toys from all the kids. You don't want to be that guy. Grabba Jabba flew through the town in a fury. Stop it, he yelled. No more sharing. Because Grabba Jabba doesn't like sharing, right?
No.
He's selfish. We want people to be kind and generous with their toys and belongings. But everyone ignored him. Frustrated, Grabba Jabba tried to run away, but a chain grabbed him and the kids eagerly locked him up with their kind actions key. You see? The kids got that 3 action keys, right?
Yeah.
So then everyone started cleaning up their town. They picked up litter, cleaned their messy bedrooms, and even washed the dirty dishes. Wow.
They got Messy Bessie.
Yeah, they got Messy Bessie. So suddenly, Messy Bessie was swept out the door. I don't like the tidy room, she cried, as a chain grabbed her. Then the children quickly turned and the kind action keys in the lock. That's right.
We know it does.
Look how happy they are, because the monsters are locked up. The town was becoming more pleasant. Even mealtimes were more fun. Children chewed their food politely. They had good conversation and even remembered to thank their parents for a delicious dinner. Suddenly, Slobberoo leaped from up under the kitchen table. No more good manners, he roared. I can't stand it. You see? There's Slobberoo. At the dinner table, we don't want Slobberoo. The children watched in amazement as a chain ensnared the monsters. Then they quickly turned the kind action key firmly.
Hiding?
Yeah, he was hiding under the table, but now, because they were being polite at the dinner table, he didn't want to be there anymore. So he popped out from under hiding the table, and now they locked him up. So look, here's Wiggly Jiggly. At school, the children began using their kind action keys. This helped them pay attention and become more respectful. Wiggly Jiggly was furious. She couldn't get the students to be disruptive anymore. And before she could run away, a large chain grabbed her and took her to jail with all the other bad manners monsters. The bad manners monsters growled as they rattled their cage. Zach and Zoe counted the monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job, we caught them all. Hooray, everyone cheered. The kindness keys really work. Well done, everyone, said the mayor. Good manners make good citizens, and that makes our town safer. And more fun, too, smiled the little girl. Just then, the bad manners monsters began to shrink. Look, they're getting smaller, exclaimed a parent. That's right, said Zoe. The kindness keys drained the monsters of their power, but they are sneaky and will try to come back. So remember to guard your heart and hang on to your kindness keys. Thank you, said the mayor. You helped us capture the bad manners monsters. You're welcome, replied Zoe. Now you're all bad manners busters too. Another case closed, said Zach. We did it. Great job, teamwork, everyone. No more grouchy, whiny, wiggly, grabby, slobby, or messy monsters. The people of the town waved their kindness keys as Zach and Zoe smiled and headed off to the next adventure. The end. Wow. So here you can see all the bad manners monsters, the kindness keys, and more information about the program.
Who's that?
There's baby Sammy.
Sam? Is that baby Sam?
That's baby Sam.
What book were you reading, Sam?
We were reading the bad manners and the kindness keys.
The Bad Manners Monsters.
And the kindness keys by Judi the Manners Lady. Judi Johnson Vankovich.
Who's that?
Narrated by Sam Vankovich. Percy, did you like the book?
Yeah.
Did we get all the monsters? Yeah, we did. Great